Hello there, my name is Matthew Burgos, and this is a video about my life. I was born on June 1st, 2006, and my father is Ted Burgos, and my mother is Maybeth Burgos, and they are Filipino, Asian, basically. And I was born in Arcadia, and honestly don't quite remember, obviously, what it was like growing up as a baby. But then I was raised, well, not raised, but I went to, as like a little kid, I went to this daycare. We call that person taking care of me Lala, or I don't even know her actual name, but her nickname's Lala for whatever reason. So yeah, whatever. Daycare. When I was like a little kid, pretty much a baby, they sent me to this daycare when they went to work, and then I started going to elementary school. Or actually, no, preschool. That's when I went to Yellow Brick Road. Honestly, what do I remember from Yellow Brick Road? I remember there were these like tiny tricycles, and for whatever reason, I remember that there was this kid named Tucker, or not Lucky, I don't know, and he was just a goofball. I don't know why I remember that, but, and then in preschool I was not well behaved, I guess, and I think I actually kind of got suspended for a couple of times, for a couple of days. And dude, my phone holder is not good. Okay, I am not a good talker. Okay, I need to look into the camera. All right, and so yeah, so there was there was Lala, the person taking care of me when I was little, and then I went to preschool at Yellow Brick Road in Anaheim, and honestly, I don't really remember too much. For whatever reason, I remember that I was in a ballerina class, and I also remember, like, they made cardboard boxes to play with. I don't remember why I remember that, but I do. Not cardboard boxes to play with, like just to crawl in during Halloween or something. Just weird memories like that. And that's preschool. What else do I remember from preschool? I remember from preschool that, like, I was taught hygiene, I guess. Also the alphabet, maybe, I think. For whatever reason, I also kind of remember using a computer for the first time. I don't know. It's all very blurry, but yeah. And I don't even know if it's a good idea to say where I actually went to preschool, but whatever. That's just whatever. So then I went to Acacia Elementary after Yellow Brick Road, I went to Acacia, and then I actually got expelled from Acacia. Fuck. And then I went to Travis Ranch, and then from Travis Ranch I went to Yorba Linda High School, and all of that, like in the span of all of that, I mean it was just school, really. I mean, you're just learning. You probably remember how school is, but I mean, I was not the best. I wasn't really well behaved, so the only difference was that I wasn't well behaved, and I moved a little bit in schools, and then I went to Travis Ranch, and then that's where things started to settle down a little bit. And I like kind of stabilized, I guess. But there are still stories that I remember, and like moments that I remember that from these timelines. So in elementary, in Acacia, I guess me and my friends, we would like play superhero and stuff, and I also had a neighbor that I would play like superhero games with and pretend we're superheroes, and especially like Marvel superheroes. I feel like that had an influence on me, and watching Marvel movies and stuff. But honestly, I don't know if that's interesting. It's just weird knickknacks about me as a little kid. There's kind of a darker story about me, but I don't know if I should talk about it, but I think what I want to do is just put my whole entire life out there for whatever reason and see what happens. So I'm gonna do it, and hopefully I don't regret it, but I feel like that's the only way I'll get I guess I feel like the only way I'll get people to interact with me is if I put myself out there, but I don't know. I'm at school right now. My class starts at 11:45. So I guess we can go back to, we kind of I finished like I explained most of the moments that I remember from preschool. Then when we went to elementary, I remember that there were like show and tells and stuff. Like you could bring, every once in a while you'd bring stuff to like show off cool stuff that you have. And I remember one time I made a robot that was like a brush that vibrated, and it had eyes on it, and it like just moved around the table. That was interesting, and my dad helped me make it. I would say my stepdad, actually. So another fact about my life is that my mom and dad are divorced. So I have a stepdad, and so in Acacia, my stepdad really did have a big influence on me, and he was like there for me a lot. And I remember we also had a play or something, and my parents were there. That was nice. I played soccer. There was tetherball, I remember. I remember I got in trouble this one time. This is so stupid. Honestly, I don't even want to explain it. It just sounds so stupid. Okay, so like this one time, this guy was drinking from water, or this little kid, he was drinking from a water fountain or whatever, and this other kid was messing with him and like making him gag. And then I tried it too, but apparently I was doing it in a way that made it look like I was doing something like inappropriate. So I got in trouble. But another time, I think this one time in elementary school, apparently I bit somebody. For whatever reason, my memory is that he put his finger in my mouth and I accidentally bit it, but apparently I just bit him, and I don't know. And then I got into a lot of trouble for that, and I remember actually up to now, my doctors talk about it, about that time that I bit somebody, and what else? I mean, there's so much like that happened. I remember a lot, I feel like, and I feel like it's boring to talk about, but I feel like the more interesting part, I can go to it right now, is I dropped out of high school my sophomore year to play a lot of video games, and my PC just broke and I got really depressed. So you know, I got so depressed actually that I wanted to die and I don't even, bro, hopefully no one hears me. I got so depressed that like that I was really just thinking about dying a lot, and that was the beginning of it. Just a lot of suicidal thoughts, and so I told my mom about it, and I told her that there are these places that like hold you for time, for like you can sleep there, and I felt like that was a better move, so I just told her to take me, and that was the first time I was hospitalized for, I don't know, suicidal thoughts, and yeah, now you know what happened when I left high school. I mean, obviously, I feel like it's just not as simple. I mean, it's not as simple as it looks, but yeah, in a short explanation, I was just hospitalized for the first time. And I'm saying the first time because I've actually been hospitalized like 10 times in the past 2 years. And so it's been very serious couple of years. And why I'm putting it out there? Fuck, I don't even know, man. I don't know why I'm putting it out there, man. Another thing, another serious thing is I don't want to keep you guys listening to me for too long. I don't want to talk about my little kid and my story as a little kid. I doubt that's interesting. I just realized. So another thing, so I actually tried to kill myself once. Bro, I don't even know why I'm recording this in the school, but I tried to kill myself once, and I was hospitalized then. My parents just took me in the car, and I just I tried to overdose on some pills, and well, yeah, and then I was taken to the hospital, and the doctor said when I was about to leave that I might be schizophrenic, and that scares me. And it's actually been thought of that I have like some type of psychotic disorder and some type of, I guess, schizophrenia even before that incident, but it's not something that sits with me quite well. Dude, I swear, I don't know if this is a good idea to talk about this here. And another thing, I mean, that's pretty much the big bang of it all. You know, I mean, obviously, I have, there's a whole lot more about me. Obviously, it's not just that. But if you wanted to know what the serious stuff going on in my life is, and every dark truth that I have about me, every dark truth about me is that there's that. I mean, another thing is, I mean, there's another truth. There's another truth that I don't like talking about, but I guess I'll talk about it. It's just, dude, I feel like people will hate me, or either will probably hate me for talking about something, just despise me for talking about this and just being cringe, but whatever. I feel like it's nice, I don't know, to talk about it, but shit. Fuck, dude, what is some? Yeah, I feel like I'll be made fun of, bro. That's what's so dangerous about putting yourself out there in the world. I'll get rejected or something, but I think I'm willing to take that risk if that means I'll be able to make more connections, you know. I don't know. There's this thing, honestly, it's not like as serious as other stuff, but I don't like to admit it, but honestly, I really don't like to admit this shit. Usually you just admit it to your friends, right, and like people you're close to, but if admitting it in public and not knowing who's gonna see it is a whole different story. I mean, I just, okay. I also don't feel comfortable talking about it here, because I don't know if someone can hear me or not. We're at school. But whatever, I'll say it. Okay, I'll just start by saying that, like, in high school, this guy told me, you know, actually, I forget. I'm having such a hard time, like, just spilling the beans, bro. But yeah, I mean, okay, so yeah, for a couple of years, I mean, for years now, I mean, I've watched a lot of porn. I mean, I'm just gonna say it one time, and honestly, it's bad. I don't know if it's just not healthy, I think, and I'm trying to fix that. So yeah, there, I said it. That's I mean, that's, yeah. That's all the dark stuff about me, alright? Any good stuff about me? I don't know, bro. You can say I'm smart. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's really true because I've taken an IQ test and I just have an average IQ. So I'm not that smart. But, you know, I think I'm gonna use this YouTube channel to just talk with you guys, whoever views this channel. Use it as if someone's watching me, you know, as if someone's as if somebody's like following me, I guess. And I mean, also one last thing that I did that was bad in life, if I had to talk about it, I mean, I've kind of come to terms with it, but I don't know if that's a good thing, but it was so long ago, and also it only happened once, and I got into a lot of trouble for it. But I threatened a guy with a knife once, and that was it. So I mean, I got 3 problems in life right now that well, not 3 problems, like just 3 dark truths about me that I kind of talked about. And then yeah. About me, you can basically put me in any video game and I'll be good at it. I don't know. Just kidding, that's not true. Probably any first-person shooter. And then, I'm interested in, like, math, I guess. Physics is interesting, science is interesting. I don't believe in God, really. I mean, the concept of God is interesting, but I don't think I necessarily believe in, like, Christianity or any of that. yeah. But that's I guess some dark truths about me. And now the world knows about me. Now it's like, fuck it, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm schizophrenic and I'm driving a car. Like, that's wild, bro. I don't know, man. Alright. But yeah, I'll head out. This has pretty much been a 30-minute video, so that's been a while. I think next video I want to make it about what should I make it about? I'll try to make a video of me studying math, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'll make a video about that or something.